Hello guys, so back out in the RV. So I have all of the stuff I ordered for the generator on the way. Unfortunately, that'll probably take a couple weeks, so that's on hold. But since my adhesive and everything showed up for the wall, let's get back to that. So back here, a little bit of a mess, but let me turn this around. All right, so I got my wood in here. And one of the things I was working on, let the light change because it's actually nice out and sunny for a change, is so I filled all my holes I made with the grinder when I was cleaning off the steel there. So just a quick reference here, just a little hacksaw. And that's perfectly smooth. Something simple, you don't need to buy any special tools. And just like that. Oh, I missed one. Yeah, simple. All the holes are filled. It's damn light. It is really bright and sunny out there. You can see through my window here, it's nice and sunny out there. So don't let the sunshine fool you. It is still pretty cold out there. It is right around 43 degrees, somewhere in there. The high is supposed to be in the 50s. But after today, temperature is supposed to be warm all week, 60s, close to 70s. Be nice for that, because I need to get that tire off and fixed. And I need to do that when it's decent out, sun, no rain, no snow. So, one project at a time. Apparently, I don't have a tape measure out here. I gotta run inside and grab it real quick, so give me a minute. Were you napping, Leo? You look like you just woke up. Yeah, you don't want to be petted right now. He just woke up. I don't know where Maleem is at. All right, now with my mess all cleaned up, foam's all flat to the wall, it's time to start measuring. So I got this corner here, the window, and the fresh water inlet there to fill the tank to go around. And if we look here, how they had this before, right here is a seam. And if we come down here, right there is a seam, and you can see where everything kind of lined up. So if I do long ways, starting in the corner, going this way, one of these will cover that. And then I'll just have just that bottom section where that seam is at down to the wall for this section. So not bad, 2 panels, if I don't screw up. But first we got to start measuring and marking on my board. Seven foot, 7.5. 7 foot, 7.5. Alright, so I use just a red carpenter's pencil. It's a little easier to see than the regular lead ones. But I got it marked what I don't need. Got it marked, lining up. So I have this section I need to cut off. So that's where the fun begins, because my T-square, so I could get a nice straight line, is missing. I have a feeling my dad borrowed it, which means it is now his, because he will not bring it back. Or that, or I just have to steal it back. But honestly, it'd probably be easier to just buy a new one. So I gotta find something else I could use as a straight edge. I think I got something I could use inside. Probably a level will probably work best. I got a long one. As far as anything else in here, I don't think I have anything else I can actually use as a nice straight edge. Other than probably just another piece of the wood. Let me get this figured out and I'll get back to you. So it has been a few days and I've gotten virtually nothing done. So if we come back here and trip over everything. So I got the piece for here cut, except for where the window's at. That has to come out. But fun thing is I had to stop there because that night I was smelling propane out here at the furnace. So I was thinking I had a leak. Come out here. So smelling it heavily on this side by the door and the propane furnace. All right, so what I did here was, so this guy was leaking right there. That's where the smell of the propane was from. But I couldn't find this hose everyone had in stock. So I got a new hose here off of Amazon. So it was a quick connect into the RV, and then it screws into like your barbecue pit or outdoor fire pit or something. But so I got this off Amazon and a couple connections here just in the plumbing section at Home Depot. So let me get this plugged in and we'll get inside. All right, before I can get this plywood back up, I gotta remove, actually, I'm gonna leave that one last. Remove this frame again. The wind is pushing it in and I don't need it to push in yet. All right, with that holding there, I'm gonna run outside. All right, then what I'm gonna just do is just kind of mark, just kind of like this, so I have an idea of roughly about where the window's at. All right, so I have it, the window hole marked out here. So unfortunately, it's just, if we look, it's just the inside of this here. So I do have a little bit more to take off, but doing that will allow me to get it set up here and figure out how to get that ground down a little bit. I'll probably use a router or something like that, but all right, it is not the prettiest, but looks pretty good there. Down here was kind of a pain because it kept getting stuck and then it would shift on me. But it's all flush. So yeah, just a little bit more to trim up here along the sides. So then this corner fits nice and snug. And bottom piece, and then I'm ready to get this glued up. So you can see here, they're just sitting there resting on top of each other. They're not glued in or anything. And it's pretty dark out there at the moment. But she's ready. I still got to cut these two pieces here, but I'll wait for those until after this wall is glued in. So that adhesive that I was going to use has to be cure temperatures above 40 degrees outside. And I think the high tonight is supposed to be around 24. So I'm going to have to wait until I could do it in the middle of the day instead of after work. So, or that or just take a day off. I need a day off. I work too much. But yeah, it's not one thing, it's another. Hopefully, too, the parts for that generator will be coming in and could get that up and going as well. But it's getting there. Not as quick as I would like, but it's getting there. So I'll see you guys in the next one.